Okay, hello, Kayla here, CEO and your CEO of Health and Honor and your Christian self-care coach. So now I know I said in the last episode that today I would be talking about the 5A healing process or the daily health routine, but change of plans. I want to talk about the Triple F refresh because that is coming up on March 13th. And it's a 14-day challenge to refresh your health and hit the reset button, hit the refresh button, right? You know how when you are on your computer and it is not working, the thing won't load, the page won't open, the website won't come up, nothing is working. What do? If it's not working, we don't see progress, we don't see anything happening on the screen. What do? We hit the refresh button, right? That's what this challenge is about. Nothing is working in your health and fitness journey, if nothing is working in your faith, if nothing is working in your life, you need to hit the refresh button. And that's what this 14-day challenge is all about. I am so excited about this challenge. So it's all about faith, fitness, and fasting. Okay, so it's about growing closer to God. Don't mind me while I'm looking away if you're watching me and the video, because I am reading what it's got on my notes. So grow closer to God, number 1. Gain control over your eating, number 2. And get committed to working out, number 3. All right, all 3 of these things. So it is called the Triple F refresh because it is faith, fitness, and fasting. Fasting/food, okay? But the journal that it is based on is the Faith, Fitness, and Fasting journal. So that journal it's a 14-day journal to track your progress and stay on top of your health and fitness goals as you flourish in your faith. So the things that are in that journal it's got all 14 days in the journal. Now you get the journal for only $10 when you join the challenge, and the challenge is only $37, so that is a bargain. So get on it. You can find that over the Self-Care Sisters Facebook group or Health and Honor or my personal Facebook page, Kayla V. Lovegrove. So the journal has what we will do is we're going to focus on one topic that's in the journal each day. So in the journal we have I am grateful for, today's encouraging scripture verse, my daily prayer, a section for positive self-talk, and it's got 3 affirmation prompts that says I am, I can, and I will. And then we've got the goals for today, which has faith, fitness, and food. Then today's fasting focus, which has your fasting need, your fasting verse, and your fasting prayer. And then it says commitment for today. So you fill out what your commitment for today is. Then we've got the food log. So the food log is obviously where you log your food. You've got breakfast, lunch, dinner, and your snacks. Unless you're fasting for the whole day. So this is the thing about this. You could be doing intermittent fasting. You could be doing a 3-day fast where you don't eat at all. You could be doing fasting for just breakfast, and spending that time with the Lord, whatever it may be. I just finished a 3-day fast today with Erica Renee Young at She's Graced. So go check that out. Facebook group She's Graced. And also she'sgraced.com, but it's not she'sgraced.com, it's she's-graced.com. But yeah, anyway, so that was amazing because we fasted during the day and then started eating at 3. And last time she did it, it was the Daniel fast from 3 p.m. So funny story about that, actually. I will tell you. I will. Here I am going off track again, right? Getting distracted, but this is very crucial. I've got to share a video about this on my Facebook page. But so the first day of the fast, because they all join a day later because I'm in Australia. So the first day of the fast was actually when I took my daughter to Adelaide, which is an hour from me, to her hospital appointment. Now I was fasting and I was fine. I was drinking my water, but then on the way back I was like, oh my gosh, I'm a bit hungry. Maybe I should just get something to eat, right? Because it was like, 1 o'clock, finished the fast at 3. But my heart was not in the right place, okay? My heart was thinking like, I'm hungry, I just want to eat. But I was trying to convince myself, right? Here is me in all my weakness, admitting to you my sin and my failures and my struggles. But that's what I do here. If you follow me anywhere else, you know that Kayla is raw, Kayla is real. Kayla will tell you how it is and tell you everything about how she's stuffed up so you can learn from it. And so I can learn from it, okay? So we get to the servo and I was like, maybe I'll just, like, it's a safety issue if I drive for an hour on the freeway hungry. Right? Like, I'm not going to pass out. I'm not going to die. I'm not going to crash. I'm not going to kill me and my daughter. But here's my human fleshly desires and mind trying to tell myself that it was, right? We all know that was the enemy trying to get in. We all know that's how he works. So anyway, I stop at the servo and I was thinking maybe I'll just get a roll, like a salad roll or something healthy. We walk in and this service station has Hungry Jacks, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. So not only did I break the fast, I ate what I wasn't supposed to eat, which was meat. Okay, like meat was, I knew, but I just, I smelt it and I was like, I want it. So I go and order a grilled chicken because grilled chicken is healthy, okay? And I only got small fries. Now, I could have just gotten the burger, but I didn't. I got the fries as well, the chips as well, and I got the drink, the soft drink, right? But I got small fries. So I was trying to tell myself, it's okay because I only got the small fries and the small Coke. I'm like, okay, Kayla, convince yourself. Anyway, so then I eat that and then I get home. So because I have been, like financially struggling, okay, with my kids, if you've followed me for a while, if you haven't, I just left my husband 7 months ago due to domestic violence, narcissistic abuse, all that kind of stuff. So it's been a struggle financially. Now we're going through a transition season where things are happening with money. And this past 2 weeks, we really had to struggle. And so we didn't have much meat. We were eating, like mac and cheese and noodles and hot dogs and, like cheap hot dog, like cheap food, right? Cheap food that it didn't involve delicious, mouth-watering meaty meat. Anyway, so my brother ended up getting some money before I did. And so he bought us a whole bunch of meat, like to help us out. And so he bought ribs, chops, there was steak. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm doing the fast tomorrow and I can't even eat it, right? And so because I'd had that burger, when I got home, I was like, well, I've already done it, so I might as well. So I go and eat. So I gorged on the lamb chops the night before. And there was one left in the fridge and a couple of pieces of steak. And I was like, yeah, but I had mine last night. Well, no. When I got home, I decided I'm going to have a lamb chop. I'm going to put it on bread with lots of butter. And I'm also going to have steak and put that on a sandwich. So I had the burger. I had the 2 sandwiches. I didn't eat any veggies. The only veggies. Oh, no, that's right. I convinced myself because there was tomato and lettuce on the grilled chicken burger from Hungry Jack's that I was doing well. Oh my gosh, so delirious. Anyway, so then I ate all that and the whole time I could hear the Lord telling me, put it down and stop eating. How many times? Hands up. Hands up how many times you hear him telling you something, whether it be around your health and fitness, whether it be around arguing with your husband or arguing with somebody else on Facebook or a family member, and the Lord's telling you, stop, no more. And you go, just give me a second. Just let me finish saying what I got to say. Just let me finish eating what I got to eat. Just let me finish doing what I got to do. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I felt so convicted. My belly was full. I was actually bloated. I felt sick, right? And then I felt so convicted. I was like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Like, was it even worth it? Anyway, so I go and get into bed because it was, getting that time of day. So it was getting to rest time for us once I picked my kids up from school, right? And then I get into bed and I go watch a sermon. I'm watching Michael Todd Jr.'s sermon Kingdom series. And I go put this sermon on that I was halfway through the night before, and he starts talking about fasting. I kid you not. And I wasn't even at the start. It was in the middle of the sermon where I was picking up from yesterday. So he starts talking about fasting, and I was like, oh, Lord, why are you doing this to me, right? And he starts talking, he's like, we don't fast to lose weight. We don't fast to do this. What do we do it for? To make our spirit strong. It makes our spirit strong. And there's me with my weak spirit and full belly of chops and steak and grilled chicken from a burger and chips. Sitting there feeling so convicted. And the Lord's like, see, you didn't listen. I'm telling you. So now you know what you're going to do? You're going to start the fast again tomorrow with everybody, and you are not having anything. No food. So that's what my leading was. But I work out in the mornings. So he said to me, you can work out a little bit later. You are to have your protein shake with fruit and veggies in it, and you are not allowed to touch meat, because that was the thing, right? That's what I was putting the meat that I hadn't had for a week, and I was hungry for meat. I was putting that above God, and he was saying to me, what's more important, this meat that's going to fill your belly, or the meat of the word and meeting me and drawing closer to me and getting spiritually strong? So that was my hard lesson that I learned. And then the next day, and I pretty much just let him lead through the fast. I fasted all day. There was one up until the 3 o'clock when we have the cutoff. And then I just felt the Lord saying, yep, now you can have vegetables, but you can eat. So at first he was saying, now you're not having anything except your protein shake, and that's it, nothing else. But then I just listened to the Holy Spirit and I followed the Lord's leading. And then each day as it happened, each day as the fast went on, I was waiting for instruction. He's like, okay, you can eat, but you are not to eat meat. No meat. None at all. You are to have veggies. So I literally went and bought a whole bunch of vegetables and fried them up. And yeah. And then yesterday, he's like, okay, you've been obedient this first day, right? You have actually gotten the gist of what I was trying to say to you. You've been very obedient. So you can have some meat today. So after 3 o'clock, I got Chinese for my kids. And yeah, I had some of the pork balls, and yeah. And today I didn't eat any meat, because he said, no, you're not having meat today. So I had my protein shake, or protein smoothie with the fruit and veggies in it. And then I had just veggies with rice. And yeah, we'll see if tonight that he says meat, but it's that obedience, right? It's all about the obedience. And that's what this 14-day challenge is going to be about. And this starts on Monday. So the fasting, let's get back to what the journal has. So anyway, yeah, it's a funny story, but it was a hard lesson for me to learn, but a beautiful lesson, right? A beautiful lesson, because since I've been fasting and really putting God at the forefront of this fast and really focusing in on him, the spiritual renewal and transformation I've had has just been absolutely amazing. So yeah, if anyone says that God doesn't have a sense of humor, he does. He definitely does. He loves to hear us laugh. So yeah, anyway, let's get on to it. So you've got the fitness log with put your activity and the duration and the water. So that's another one of these things. It's the faith, fitness, and fasting. It's about getting you working out, getting you moving. Because let me tell you, movement is the biggest thing, the biggest contributor to not feeling worthy and feeling inadequate. Okay, that's it. Okay. I need to hurry because I got to go pick up my kids from school soon. So then you've got the water log, because we know water is very important as well. Then you've got the fasting log where you're at the duration and the beverage intake. Then the I Honored God with My Body Today by number 1, 2, and 3. You write down 3 things you did. And then the reflection journal. Okay, so each day when I do the videos, because I'm going to be posting a few tips and stuff on TikTok, maybe in the Facebook group, Self Care Sisters, but also the private Facebook group, which is at Triple F Refresh. So when that's for paid participants. So once you've bought your ticket, you can go into that Facebook group. And there will be 4, provided I get people that join up. Otherwise, then the Facebook group won't have the teaching, Or maybe I'll just go live anyway. Yeah, maybe I'll just go live in the group. Yeah, I will. I'll go live in the group for myself anyway, just in case people join late and they want to get those first lot of teaching. So there's going to be 4 Tea with Kaylas. Now, Tea with Kayla is another thing that I do. Tea is all about thoughts, emotions, and actions. So, I do Tea with Kayla Bible teaching, where I talk about our thoughts, emotions, and actions based on, our lives. So that will be on March the 13th, March the 17th, March the 20th, and March the 24th. So it's the beginning of the first week, then the end of the first week, the beginning of the second week, and then the end of the second week, because remember, it's a 14-day challenge. So that there is pretty much what the challenge is going to be about. And I'll have the 4 teachings, and then, what is that? Oh, it's my phone. I'm looking for my phone because it's ringing and it's buzzing and I'm literally on it. So I'm sorry if you can hear that buzzing noise. I don't know if you can. March 13 to March 26, go to the Health and Honor Facebook page, TikTok at Health and Honor, or the Self Care Sisters group, and you will find somewhere to join that challenge. So I look forward to it, and I hope that you can join me and hit the refresh button on your faith, fitness, and fasting. I'll see you in the next episode.